In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a zoom in and out effect inside of CapCut on your desktop. So first, we're just going to launch up the CapCut application and we need to drag some footage inside of our timeline here. And once we've got our video footage inside of the timeline, we simply need to left click on the video footage and this will bring up this window in the top right here. Come over to the video tab at the top and you'll see this transform section over here. And now this is what we're going to be using to create the zoom in and out effect. So the very first thing we need to do is to just drag this marker of where we want the zoom in or out effect to begin. So I'm just going to drag my marker to here as this is where I want the zoom in effect to start. So what we're going to do is press this add keyframe button over here. And once you've selected this button, you'll see this triangular icon appear within your footage. So now this is where the zoom in effect is going to start. And now we're going to drag this of where we want the zoom in effect to end. So I want my zoom in effect to end about here, and then we're going to come back over to the add keyframe and select add keyframe once more. Now this will add a second keyframe to your footage, and now what we're going to do is just drag this scale slider to the percentage of how far you want this zoomed into. And we can also left click on the footage over here and drag this accordingly to where we want this positioned. So now if I just play this video footage back, we can see that the zoom in effect has been created. Now it's slightly slower than what I'd like, so what I'm going to do is just reposition this second keyframe here by holding down the left click mouse button and dragging this a little bit closer. So now if we play this once more, this is going to speed up the zoom animation. As you can see, that's slightly quicker, which looks a lot better. So now that we have our zoom in effect, we're now going to create the zoom out effect. Now to do that, it's just as simple. We just need to left click on our video footage down here, drag the marker of where you want the zoom out effect to begin. Now you can either just have it playing directly after this second keyframe here, but because I don't want my zoom out effect to start immediately after this, I'm going to drag it to somewhere near the end here. And then go over to select add keyframe. So this is where I want my zoom out effect to begin. So now once again, we're going to drag this slider here to where we want the zoom out effect to end. So I'd like the zoom out effect to end somewhere around here. And once again, we're going to select the add keyframe button. And then we're just going to drag this scale outwards to where we want the zoom to be displayed to. Now this looks about right for me. I'm just going to reposition the clip by dragging this over here. Now if I play this from before the keyframe, you'll see what this looks like. So as you can see, it's quite a slow zoom out effect. So once more, I'm just going to drag this closer together so it speeds it up a little bit. And let's try that and press play. So as you can see, that's slightly quicker and we're happy with that. So we're just going to pause that. And if you want to be able to see more of this playback window here, we can use this little zoom icon to zoom out, which just makes it a little bit easier to see this window. And the last thing you can do, if you want to make this zoom really smooth, then just select your video clip by left clicking, come over to the speed tab in the top here. And then you need to select this curve tab over here, select custom from the list of options, and then we're going to scroll down to the bottom here and you'll see this graph down here. So if I drag the slider to this very first keyframe here, now if you want to make the zoom effect faster, then what we can do is just drag this arrow up here. So if I play that back now, you can see that it speeds up dramatically in the middle of the clip. And then if you do want to slow the video clip down at points, then you can just drag this slider down here and this will slow down the clip. So now if I play this clip here, you can see it's almost in slow mode. So basically when we drag these sliders up, it means speed up. And then when we drag these sliders down, it means slow down. So you'll just need to play around with these settings to create the perfect effect. And that's it guys. By following all of the steps in this video, that's how you zoom in and out of your CapCut application. If this video did help you, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time.